Yo, now what is up, gang? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about funded accounts. Now most of you guys have actually been asking about funded accounts. Should I get funded? Cause I know most of you guys have tried growing small accounts and it basically doesn't go well more often. So you could possibly need to go big. Maybe you want to trade on big accounts of let's say $10,000 or something bigger. So the main option in here is looking at funded accounts. Now if you guys like the video, please make sure you hit the like button and please make sure you subscribe. So we are going to go into it. Now, getting funded as a trader, what's this all about? This is going to be a very short video, but straight to the point. Now, getting funded as a trader, you are getting funds from either prop firm or let's say a bigger company, all that kind of stuff. So we have many prop firms in the industry, and I'll definitely give out some examples because some are legitimate and others possibly not legitimate. So I'll definitely have to give you something that is actually tested and proven right straight up. Right now, on getting funded, you have to go through challenges because you are going to be dealing with bigger capitals, and they definitely don't want you to blow up the amount, and it's X's at the end of the day. So you have to go through trading challenges where they have to prove that you are able to trade, and then they definitely have to impose a few, restrictions here and there, maybe a maximum drawdown. So at the end of the day, this works on both sides, you as a trader, and then on the other hand, as on the prop firm side, okay? Because it's not a good point where maybe you are doing some aggressive trading on a bigger account and then all of a sudden you are blowing it up. Now, what are some of the recommended prop funds? We look at my Forex funds. I personally had to take out a funded account of about $10,000 and it's really working. Now we have three options. I'll definitely have to go to my computer screen and I'll show you how you can actually go about all this. Now, what are some of the advantages of taking a funded account? It's sort of risk-free. It's not your capital. Your whole point is the skill set. It's like knowledge is the asset in here. When you really know what to do, it's easy stuff. You're going to trade and boom, you are sharing the profits with a prop firm. It's a win-win on both sides. So you got that right. So the other thing that we can basically talk about is you're going big. You're no longer trading on small accounts of let's say $50, $100, 80, 20. No way. This time big accounts, you can even trade up to an account of $250, $100,000, depending on what you can actually afford. Okay, so maybe one more thing is you are becoming an expert. You are dealing with bigger accounts and your trading style will definitely change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my computer screen and I'll definitely show you just a few steps on how you can actually sign up with my Forex funds and how you can actually get this going. And now what is up, guys? So I'm going to show you a few things that you actually need to know about these prop firms, and I'll later on show you how payments are made and the payment methods and all that. So let's talk about a few things that you actually need to know about these funding programs. Now I'm basically not specifying let's say my Forex funds or let me say FTMO, many funding programs. No, I'm just trying to talk about this in general because they definitely share most of these things in common. Now, first things first is you are trading the prop firm's capital, right? This is not your capital. No. This is the prop firm's capital. These claim that they do have some traders, big investors who bring money in looking for profitable traders ready to trade, right? So it isn't your capital. You are trading the company's capital. That's why I sort of call it risk-free, right? And then these accounts are purchased at a very low cost as compared to funding. Now, like I'll show you, you'll find out that you can get a $5,000 account at only $49. That's ridiculous, right? Because after getting the $5,000 account, you can make big profits. You can make up to $1,000. You can make up to $250. Okay, as compared to how much you actually bought the account at. but and then one more the third thing is you are given a trading challenge, right, to get some of the best traders. Now remember, you're going to be dealing with companies capital, so you have to be given some trading challenges to prove that you are competent and you are actually able to go over those trading challenges straight up. Okay, and then the last one is don't be worried about that maybe you could be forced to trade on maybe a given platform. No, this time around we are using these common platforms that we often use, MT4, MT5, depending on what the platform actually supports. But the one that I will actually show you is where they do support MT4, so you can link your account to MT4 and you are good to go, right? And then the last one is various payment methods are supported. Personally, I used to withdraw through crypto. I used to use Bitcoin, sometimes USDT, depending on what you actually are able to use. You can also use bank payments, but depending. Now, most of you guys have actually been asking about how the payments are made and how often. Now, you can get payments bi-weekly, that's 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks, or after 4 weeks. Now this depends on the account type that you have chosen. Okay, you can get payments. Okay, you can get paid after every 2 weeks or monthly. Okay, that's it. Now let's go to the website and then see how this actually really works. Now this is my Forex funds. Okay, this is how it looks like. Now we are going to check some of the programs, just like you can see. We have the first one being the Rapid. So we are going to see just a few conditions and how we can actually go about this. So this is the Rapid. Okay, so it says a Rapid account allows traders to earn bonuses from day one while working with Forex and CDS trading platforms. Anyway, this is really not so important. You guys can actually read through all this. Now what I want to show you guys is we can go down and see just a few of the rules. Okay, now 6 points. Remember, we have a 5% daily drawdown. Now this means when you have started off on a trading account, you can be allowed to go 5% daily drawdown, right, on your account. Now if you are trading on less than $5,000, you just have to calculate how much the 5% drawdown is. Pretty not sure about that, but as you guys can see, the drawdown would be equal to just like how you guys can see in here, and boom. And then we also have a 12% overall drawdown. Now meaning you have started off your account, you are only allowed to go an overall 12% drawdown. Above 12%, that's getting out of hand. You'll be looking at blowing up the account. Okay, now being consistent, definitely that's really so important. And then you trade 3 days out of a week. The trader must enter one trade for at least 3 days, meaning you can even trade 5 days the whole week, right, depending on what you want. And no restrictions, you can enter any lot size. Definitely should be risk-free, risk manageable, and then payout increases. Okay, so you guys can really read through all this, and then let's check the next program, maybe a quick one down. Okay, now so you guys can see the $10,000 is acquired at $99, and this is a refundable fee, right? And then the $20,000 at $189, and then $100,000 at $749. So that's some great stuff, right? Straight up. So let's just look at the next one, evaluation. Now I won't go through all this, but you guys can actually read through all these conditions and then decide what is really going to work for you. As you guys can see, again, literally almost the same rules like what we had seen above. And then let's check just so you can see. Now this time around we have the $5,000 at $49. This is also a refundable fee, so nothing to worry about a lot. And then the last option is the accelerated. Okay, one thing I recommend is you guys should read through all these rules and then see how these accounts really work. Okay, now maybe what I want to talk about is payments. You are paid bi-weekly or monthly. Okay, now that depends on what you really decide to go for. So that's what I wanted to basically break down about these funding programs, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and you can just make a little more research about this to really see how you can go about it. See you guys, I'm out.